allekirjoitus.
Sormella?
Joo.
Aika lähellä.
No.
Työvirkistä vähän.
Se on hyvä.
No, siellä istumaan.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye.
So, this is what DHL sent me. And investigate what it is. I have high hopes that this is the Mavic. But truth be told, I thought the package would have been a whole lot bigger. But then again, a lot of people say that it's the smallest drone. So the first thing is a packaging list. And it says Mavic Pro EU. And empty box. And then it's the Mavic. Now let's look at and see what's inside the box. So we have the controller and we have the actual drone, and it already has some of its blades attached, some aren't. It's tremendously cold, this thing. Oh yeah, let's go this way. And that goes this way. Huh. And I've seen people, they wonder whether to shoot with the dome on or not, but this protective thing is for transporting it. But apparently you can do it with the dome. And it's, if you look at the weather out there, I would definitely put the dome on. Thing. So here's the charger for the battery and USB cables. That's the USB cable for the remote. Two blades there, and I think there's two blades more in here. Yeah. But still, because I bought 2 extra sets of blades, there is some manuals here, so I shall look into those, because I'm not well, flying might be possible out there, but I don't believe that any kind of picture quality is possible in this weather. I need to find out how to touch these propellers. Somebody said that they should click on, but they're yeah, now they clicked on. So, one thing, however, that I noted that was missing from the package, that this is not an invoice, this is a picking list. And yeah. Not very good. It's funny, it's got nearly zero clearance. I actually saw videos of people, they had, what do you call it? They had installed GoPros on top of this thing, mounted them. Didn't look tremendously intelligent. Okay, so now I'll look at the manual for a second and then I'll try and fire this thing up. No, I need to charge the battery. There's only one. That was tight. So, put the battery on charge and then I will read the manual to see what it says about this thing.
Just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather. I wish I was special. You're so very special.
So Finland isn't a very good place to fly a drone because you're in the dark and the sensors don't work on that drone in the dark. I've flown it now once indoors and I think 3 times outdoors. One was in the backyard where I just raised up and went down. That went fine because there was no obstacles and it seemed to be more stable. But then I had, let me see if I can see it somewhere here. I saw somebody do this test, but I mounted this one on top of it and I thought that I'd give it a test whether it functions. This one mounted on top of the drone so that it was directly on top of it like this here, and I flew it with it on. Yes, it's possible to fly it with it on, but what it does, it disables GPS. So, you know, when you're kind of used to this being rock solid in air, and it just doesn't move anywhere. But as soon as you put this on top, it stops being solid, but it just flies away, and the result of that was that I crashed it yesterday into the bushes in front of our house. We were talking about a meter or so high, and it just went into it, and I was incompetent in now I thought that I'd take a morning shot because the sun rises up from the east, which is in that, and I tried to do it again, and the result is this. This one is kind of broken. So, a broken propeller. These cost €9 a pop, so they're not that expensive, and I got extra blades. So now I have only one spare set left. But then again, I might be getting a completely new drone today, depending on what DJI do. But yeah, this was against very light bushes that it just careered into it. Very unpleasant. And one of the things that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to synchronize my footage, and for some reason I've shot in 4K and the files are way too big. My Dropbox doesn't handle them, so I'm now trying to upload them through Google Drive, and the phone is in this state. It said, yeah, that's one of the reasons I need to go and buy a adapter for this SD card, because it's a SD mini. I need to buy the bigger adapter. Let me see if I have the card. So that the size that I have is this, and this is a 16 gigabyte. So I need the adapter thing where the mini slides into here, and I can then place this into the computer and read it. But I don't have the adapter as we speak, so I need to go visit the store today. But this is absolutely appalling, this speed that it's put in. But anyway, I shall compile this and send it off. Even though my drone flying skills are shit at the moment. Jesus.